Hello. My name is Nienke and thank you for spending some crafty time with me. I'm going to start a little Christmas series with a trucking along bundle. I absolutely love this with the bunch, the little truck bunch. This is still actually available on the online exclusive. Shocking, I know, using something that's not retired. Well, I am actually using something else that is retired, but the stamp set and the punch you can still get on online exclusives. And then I'm using the Peaceful Prints Designer Series paper. There was a celebration item a while ago. I don't know if it was last year or the year before. Anyway, and then, oh, this is also not retired. This is that new wood paper, wood design thing. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to do a little like series. I don't know if I'll do them back to back or one here and there, but this will be card number 1, and I already have all of my pieces sort of ready. So we're just going to jump in and get that done. This is a piece of, oh, this is the inside. I just did a little tree. I think it's from the, I don't know, I think it was the tree lot dies, the one with the camper and the dog. It had this little, but there's so many tree stamps. Just grab a tree stamp for the inside of your card, and then also for the envelope you can do the same thing. While I have this here, let's just start with the inside. Is that the wrong way around? I don't know. I did a lot of the stamping and stuff beforehand to make these videos a little bit quicker. It doesn't really matter. I'm doing a lot of filming ahead as I'm doing Christmas cards, and then I'll just pop them on the channel when I need one. Okay, so that is the inside. This is a early espresso, 8.5 by 4.5, I think. 8.5 by, that's not the right thing, 5.5. 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25. Here is that Peaceful Prints. What is the size? Oh, already have glue on it. 1.25 by 4. So 1.25 by 4, and I'm just going to put this right at the bottom. So I'm making sure that the sides are the same, like the edges are the same, sort of straight. The one is the same print on the other side with like snowflakes. It's so hard putting adhesive on the pretty side. Again, I'm trying to just get these sides all the same. Again, 1.25 by 4. And then what I did is I got the pine tree or something 3D embossing folder. I think there's another pine tree one out now. You can use whichever one, the one you have or the one that's out. And I'm just going to tear off a piece of the bottom side. So if you tear towards you, this is not white paper, so it doesn't really matter, but if you tear towards you, you will get a torn edge on the side. If you tear away from it, it will be sort of like you won't see the like the white inside of the paper. This is white, it doesn't matter. I'll show you when I do one that doesn't have that isn't just white. This so and this one I'm just checking, so I want to tear it about up here, just to let that DSP, pretty DSP we have there, show. Let's see if that's enough. I actually want a little bit more. Usually when you take a little bit more is when you mess up and tear off too much. So I'm not measuring that. Oh, this is my scrap for my sentiment. I don't want to throw that away. So let's see, that looks good. I like that. Now with these 3D embossing folders, you want to use enough glue. Otherwise, they just don't stick. Plus, if you need to hold them for a minute, that's fine too. The Tombow glue always stays sticky. So even when it's dry, it's sort of a sticky glue ball. So sometimes it helps to just let it dry for a little bit. And then if you press down on your embossed piece, it will stick better. Okay, so all I'm doing is checking that I have this sort of straight and that it's covering these cut edges of my DSP. So that is this part. We will continue. If you see it lift every now and then, you can just give it a minute and then smooth it down. This I cut with my oval, stitched ovals out of that wood grain DS wood grain. I don't know what it's called. What is it called? I have it somewhere here at the back. And then this is just going to go straight in the middle. There's a lot of oval, very nice oval dies at the moment too. Just use what you have, pick what you want. That looks good. I may want to scooch the, oh, that's fine, it's fine. Then I'm going to grab a ribbon. Let me see if I can find it. Here, let's use this one. This one is retired. It is the fine art ribbon. That's what that is. It's got like gold in it. If you don't have this one, I think on the Lash Gem clearance or whatever, right now there's this one, the clearance rack, the wavy trim, that'll work. And the other one I think is still available is this one, the one with the dots, but you can use the dot side or you can just use the other side. So this is like a 2-for-1 ribbon, I feel. So if you don't have this one, use one of those natural ribbons. I absolutely love the natural stuff. Okay, so in the past, here's something else I'm going to change. In the past, I would like fold the ribbon over and like underneath this, but that makes a very bulky edge here. And then like secure it in the back with a glue dot or some tear and tape. I always used to do that. And then the other day I was looking at this thinking, but it makes this big bulge if you do that. So why not just either cut it and fray it, which is fine, or if we just cut this straight and put it, I'm just using my garbage can to the side. If you just cut that straight and pop it up, pop it on there with some tear and tape, how is that different from like wrapping it around? I don't know. Does it feel like it's more? I don't see. I like it like that. And then there's no bulgy part right there. So there's a tip for you. I'm looking for my tear and tape. Tear and tape. Where did it? Oh well, we'll take a new one. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere. Probably right here. But this is from a paper pumpkin kit. I'm just going to grab this because I see it. Or some other kit, I'm not 100% sure. Okay, and then what I do is I just put tear and tape all the way along the back, like that. And then I have a little card that I use to just tear that off, secure this nice and snug. Oh, there's a little, I'm just going to cut that off. So if you want to fray the edges, fray the edges. If you don't want it frayed, just, it's handmade, plus it is natural, right? That's the whole point. Oh, there's a tool for this, isn't there? Yes, yes there is. Where is it? Everything is a wee bit, where is my, here it is. It's hiding. It's hiding. Come on, you can do it. There we go. So now we have tear and tape on the back of our ribbon. And then we're just going to make sure it is where we want it and sort of in the middle. Let's see. And then it goes straight to that edge and straight to that edge. And now you don't have any bulky stuff. I'm going to cut this part off. And then just leave it like that. Oh, come on. There we go. See? Is that sort of straight? It is. Excellent. So there is that part. And then if you want to make a little bow or a knot, you can do that. Let's see if we make a little knot. Like that. Got it at a little angle, like so. And then we can just adhere this right there, and it'll be less bulky. With what are we adhering? A glue dot. Found it. Here we go. So yeah, you can decide if you want to You can decide if you want to put it around and tuck it in the back, or if you just want to do that. There we go. Now I have, oh, these little banners came from, is it He's the Man? I think so. I'll have to go and check. I just have a lot of die cut stuff that I have everywhere, and I just cut 2 to make it sort of longer. And I'm going to add some liquid glue to here and just see how do I want that. Something like that. And that's the other thing I love about liquid glue. It gives you time to sort of move things around before you have to commit to it. There we go. That looks nice. Just like that. And then I already stamped my truck and I punched it. And then this little tree is also from, oh, that's already open, is from the stamp set, and I just fussy cut that. So I used black and real red, and for the tree I used black and shaded spruce. This is also the color of the banners that I die cut. So we're going to do that, and then grab some dimensionals and pop this up like so. And then the sentiment is going, I think it's from this. Let's get this sort of straight and sort of in the middle, right there. Let me see. I want special delivery. Where did I? Hold on. Okay. I found it. It's from the November 2023 paper pumpkin called Warm Wishes, I think. And there it is. Oh, I was like, where? I wanted to use a special delivery and I could just not find it. But it's a paper pumpkin. I love using my paper pumpkins over and over again. I'm going to use a bigger block like that, and a little strippy, and my black memento ink. And then I'm just going to fussy cut this. It's going to be very tight. This is just a 1/2 inch piece of scrap. There we go. Let's move this out of the way. And then just grabbing my snips. Just very carefully go around this. There we go. Just quickly fussy cut that, and we're going to pop this up with little minis. Put a little mini right there, and one right there, and one more right there. I think 3 will be enough. And let's, so I'm going to put this right in the middle and sort of straight. Let's see. Just like that. That looks sort of straight. And the last thing we are going to do is use some gold sequins. The natural adhesive back sequins is still available. And I think I'm just going to add 3. I'm going to add 3 right here at the bottom. Let's do 3 little ones. You can put your, let's do 2. I'm just going to do a big one and a small one. Let's do this. There we go. So there is our first card of our Christmas set done. And if you made it to the end of the video, I would love for you to like and subscribe, and I will be back with a new one shortly. Bye bye.